Guys, Deludi Guna, welcome to the Arsenal versus Burnley preview. Now, we travel to Turf Moor on Sunday. We need to just get up. We need to do our job. We know on Thursday we've got the Europa League. Obviously, clearly at the time of doing this is before we played. So, yeah, in regards to team news, I'm not sure in regards to injuries of both sides, but I'd like to think it's the exact same with the Europa League allowing us to rest our senior players, and Burnley haven't got a fixture midweek. It's more or less going to be the same sides that they played last week and that we played last week, barring any training ground injuries and all of this stuff. So yeah, it's important that we forget about the Spurs game. Yes, it was great and it was great for confidence and to get bragging rights in North London. North London is red and will always be. I've got to say that. But yeah, it's gone. It's happened. We need to move on now. We need to continue that same work ethic, drive, passion and desire to get 3 points against Burnley. It's about, like I've said, it's about doing this numerous times. I want Arsenal to prove me wrong. I say Arsenal only turn up for 5 games in the season. I want us to do more than that. Rio expects us to lose, so it's a chance to shut up some pundits. We know Burnley's going to be a rigid side to break down. Last year, anyone that went to Turf Moor, if they walked away with 3 points, they had to work for that. Away from home this year, I know they're not coming away from home, but they're very committed. This shows you a side that is working for Sean Dyche, a side that believes in Sean Dyche, a side that is very resolute. We know it's going to be high energy. We're going against a high energy side that's going to be committed. We know we're going to have our backs against the wall at some points because they're going to try and make the use of set pieces and crosses. While we're on that, I believe they've made 215 crosses versus us 171. That shows you they like to put balls into the box with Sam Vokes and Chris Wood, their top goal scorers, and a couple other defenders and things. So we're going to need to be switched on defensively and at set pieces, man. So yeah, ironically, they can overtake us if they beat us. So you could kind of say it's a very big clash, to be honest with you. We know it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. They've clean sheets, I believe they've got 6 and we've got 5. I don't know how we got 5, but they got 6. And this, so couple in the fact that I've said they're very tough to break down and they're keeping a lot of clean sheets, and they've only conceded 9 from 12 goals. 12 games, they've only conceded 9 goals and they've got 6 clean sheets. This shows you a side that is hard to break down versus us of 12 games, 5 clean sheets. We've conceded 16 and they've conceded 9. That shows you they're a side that are tough to break down, and it's very much going to be a case of we need to be patient. Of course, I'd love us in the first 10 minutes to blitz them, but this shows you that we're going to need to be patient and break them down and wait for them to tire and wait for mistakes to creep in. Like last year where we relied on, was it either Koscielny or Oxlade, whoever slapped in that handball. That's the only reason we walked away with 3 points. We need a convincing performance, man. We need to do our thing. We know we've got some hard games on the road soon, man. We've got to play. We've got Burnley and Huddersfield. We need to take 6 points. They're 2 cup finals before we meet Jose Mourinho's side. Yes, we took 4 points off them last year, but Jose don't like us and they're a better side than they were last year. So he might be doing stuff. We've got Southampton away. They're looking a bit shaky. I fancy us there, but Southampton away is always nervy for Arsenal fans. And then we've got Hammers. We need to take our 3 points, and we need to, if we want to be in the top 4, we need to focus on ourselves. This is a time sorry for talking fast, guys, but this is a time of the season where it's just about business, man. Just about staying in the pack and just worrying about ourselves. We're going against a side, I have to keep saying it, tough, rigid, committed, work effort, work very hard for the side. They're going to try and use their set pieces. They've got a very energetic side in the midfield like Jack Cork and stuff, and it's very important that we follow our runners in regards to that, man. Yeah, they overtake us. In their last 6 games, they've beat Everton 1-0. They've drawn with Hammers. They've lost 3-0 to City. No shame in that, really. Beat Newcastle 1-0, I believe. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And they beat Southampton 1-0 and the 2-0 against relegation contenders in Swansea. So there's someone that's going to be full of confidence on top of playing for Sean Dyche and being galvanised. Anyways, man, they're filled with belief and confidence. It's vital we do our job, man. We're going against Brady. That you see how much crosses and they put in. Brady is excellent from set pieces, and we need to be patterned up in that regard. Vokes and Chris Wood are very good in the air, as is Hendricks and all of them players. So it's vital we follow our runners and we don't give anything away from that, man. Like I said, the Spurs result is great, but it will mean nothing if we go and lose to Burnley, which many people expect us to do, which will bring back the same old questions. We need to do our thing. We can't look below us, but we need to do our job because there's people creeping up. We can't look above us, but we need to put pressure onto them. So that being said, in regards to the lineup, I believe it should be the same lineup from last week, to be honest. So I'm going with Cech in goal, Mustafi, Koscielny, Monreal, but I put Slash with a Holding because I love Holding to play, but it ain't going to happen. I'm going to go with Xhaka in the middle, Ramsey. I want Wilshere, you know. I really want Wilshere instead of Ramsey, but I don't think he would do it, and I don't think any of these players really deserve to be dropped based on the last fixture. So I'm going with Xhaka and Ramsey. Kolo on the left, right back and Hector Bellerin. And obviously up front in Lacazette and Alexis. So to recap, I hope I've said 11. That's Cech in goal, Hector Bellerin and Kolasinac, however you say it, on the left-hand side. Back three of Mustafi, Koscielny and Monreal. We've got Xhaka and Wilshere if I have my way / Ramsey, but I'm going to just go with Wilshere through the middle. I don't think Ramsey deserves to lose his thing, but I really want my boy Wilshere to play. So Wilshere, Ozil there, Lacazette and Alexis Sanchez up front. So yeah, man, we know we need to do our job, man. 12 games, 12 games, 6 clean sheets. That is only conceded 9 goals. That is a tough, committed and rigid side. We're really going to need to break them down. I could say there's scope if Giroud's fit for Giroud to play, because he could help us out with his height at set pieces, to be honest with you. Or there's even scope by that logic for Welbs to play. So yeah, we're really going to have our backs against the wall at some points in this game. But I do think we should be walking away with 3 points. But it's not going to be easy, and they're not going to sit down and roll over for us. We're a big side, so they're going to be galvanised. Everybody expects them to lose, so they're going to be fearless against us. So we just need to go out there, be committed, don't think ahead of ourselves, don't think in regards to Huddersfield or United the week after. Just be committed. The same things we went with against Spurs. Committed, defend from the back, work from the back forward. Everybody tracking runners, everybody working. We do that, we walk away with 3 points, people. But yeah, man, people expect us to lose. Burnley were good on the road, and last year they were good at home. So I'm going on the basis that they're still good at home, especially when it's Arsenal. And you have to keep these things in mind. Hopefully we win. I'd say in my head 2-0 Arsenal, but these guys always do some bookie. I'm trying to be positive, guys, man. But yeah, apologies if I've made any mistakes. Arsenal versus Burnley. This is the preview. DG, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. Of course, it means the world to me. Comment, subscribe, like up the thing.